Damn it!
You're all right.
No, don't worry about me. I fell through
stories. I'm fine. Hi, Tizzy. What's going on, buddy? Old buddy, old friend, old pal. I finished some historicals. I'm sure you'd love to see that. I know you're a big fan of historicals. I did. I think I don't think I did. I did. I found the Star Wars stuff finally. I did a lot of organizing today, and I found your box. I was like, aha! I found it. I did it. So I might have to do Darth Maul on here pretty soon. I got myself a rough kind of like estimate on when I need to finish a certain project, but other than that, I think I can pretty much just do whatever I want. Pretty much. I guess I should just keep painting these guys. It's Napoleonics. Yeah, I'm doing stuff for Blood and Bayonets. I finished a couple of Fusiliers. And I got some of these pinup, as I've talked about before, I don't know if you've been here when we talk about it, but we got these like pinup models throughout the different eras, and I have a bunch that are Napoleonic era, so there's a lady old guard, which I'm going to use in the game. Even though Old Guard aren't in Blood and Bayonets, because it happens in the Peninsular War. It's weird that they're not included, because Napoleon was technically in Spain. He did go there and kick some ass for a little while. And then he was like, oh god, Russia, I gotta go, and then he left. He's like, oh Jesus Christ, I gotta be somewhere. Looked at his watch, he's like, oh shit, is that what time it is? I gotta go. Runs off, leaves. Although, I think it would have been a lot different if the British Army got annihilated at Cadiz. I think that might have been... Cadiz these nuts. It would have been a lot different. A little bit different. Anyway, enough about my nerd stuff. Yeah, but I finished 2 Fusiliers. I don't know if you find those interesting. I'm going to play the French, because it seems like everybody else is going to be playing Coalition. So somebody should at least play Napoleon's boys. I love these sculpts. Like, I love this. This guy's been... I think these are supposed to be sticks of wood. No, I haven't seen the Phoenix movie. I've been told it's very bad. I think I might still watch it just for fun, but I've been told it's not very good. And then this guy, he has a... I thought this was cheese for the longest time. It is in fact a loaf of bread. And I just love these sculpts. These sculpts are like so good. They're all just like totally battered, and they're like they're just supposed to be like peninsular veterans and stuff. They look so good. He's got a bun. He's got dinner. He got a little bunny bun on his jacket there, and he's got a bottle of some kind of booze. But yeah, I'm gonna slowly work my way through that. Just hopefully have some Blood and Bayonet stuff ready for when the game comes out next month. So I gotta make sure I kind of roughly paint that up before then. But other than that, I'm pretty open to doing whatever. So, Maul might be soon. Bubby, this is not the time. But yeah, I've been told the Jakeem, is how you say it, right? Jakeem Phoenix. I've been told the movie's not great. It came out right out of the time where I was like, ooh, I really want to go watch that because I really love Napoleonic. I love the history of Napoleon and blah blah. And yeah, I just didn't get a chance to see it, so it was completely by chance. It would just happen to be on like a bunch of it was like on a weekend. I just couldn't do it. And I asked Kara, I was like, hey, can we go watch this? She's like, yeah, let's go watch it. And then it didn't happen. Because we don't ever get to do things I want to do. Hi, Cord. Which it might come down to, it doesn't sound like it is, but Kara went to a thing, and I might have to go pick her up. She said that she can probably get a ride home, but I might have to, like, leave early, and I'll come back. Thankfully, she's not that far. It's, like, downtown.
Arasaka D's nuts.
Got me. Got him! Bubby, leave. Bitches, leave! Endless, you can't say that. This is a Christian YouTube channel. You can't say that. Alright, let me make sure I got everything up and running. Today has been so boring. Family oriented. We are definitely not family oriented. We're a Christian channel. Ask every Christian in the chat. There's at least one. Chris, I came over to your house. How much boring could it be? I was over at Chris's house and we were having a rager. We were having a real wicked pisser of a time, let me tell you. I did a lot of organizing today. I sold some models. I sold some MCP stuff today. I'm almost out of MCP models. Gotten rid of a lot of that. And if at any one point I have to just randomly leave, Kara might need me to pick her up from the thing. I bet. Does Chris live in Southie? No, Chris does not live in Southie. Yeah, he lives in Arlington. Arlington. It's not too far from me, actually. He lives in what I guess you could very inappropriately say North End. He's part of, like, the north part of the city. The north suburban area of Boston. It's just kind of where we live, which I guess is what the area where I actually live is called. It's North Suburbia. I bet he has seen Good Will Hunting. I would have no doubt in my mind that he has seen Good Will Hunting. Chris is much more educated than me. He also lives in a friggin' mansion. Chris, when I was leaving your place, I went to the other side of the road, and dude, that the steepness of the hill, I was like, holy shit! This thing, somebody must have flipped over this thing at some point. Someone who hit the gas a little too hard while going up the hill once or twice. I guarantee you, I bet somebody's flipped. I bet somebody's flipped the car on that hill. I was like, holy crap, this thing is steep. It's like, it's a good thing I'm from the Midwest and I've seen hills before, because otherwise I'd be like, holy crap. So what are we doing today? We are going to be painting these two Arasaka dudes for Ernie. And then after we're done with them, I doubt we're going to finish them today, but if we do, I'll paint something. I have started creating a tray down by my display cabinets of just a bunch of models that I just kind of never started or finished or whatever. So there might be days where I just literally go down, reach in there, grab something, and then just paint it. We got a nice skyline view. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah, it was like your neighborhood's gorgeous, but yeah, when I was leaving, I was just that hill. I was just like, holy crap, holy shit, this thing is really steep. I got something for your Christian stream right here. Yeah, right here with your Christian stream. It's called Revelations. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Fry Man? But as per the usual, I doubt anyone here actually cares what I'm doing or not doing. So, you know, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. Ah! Damn it! You're all right. No, I just fell 2 stories. I'm fine. Is that supposed to be an armored butt plate? I'm gonna say it's an armored butt plate. Here comes your first buddy now.
What's up, guys?
Whoa, whoa, Chief. How about you watch where you're walking here? Depends on where you're standing, asshole. I know you care, Tizzy. I have a box of just goofy one-off models. Just to, yeah, I've started developing. Most of it is. When am I going to do them all? Essentially, I don't know. Maybe as soon as I can build them. I got to build some. I doubt it'll be tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I can try and aim for next weekend. Or maybe Thursday, if I'm streaming. Just Google South Boston Orc content on stream, preferably. Listen, you don't know what happens up here in Boston, okay? Unless you go back to wherever you're from, Delaware or whatever stupid place, and you worry about what you're doing there, okay? How about that? How about you watch where you're standing, asshole? And there will be a new podcast tomorrow. Blood and Bayonets, the actual edited version. If you are interested in listening to Rufus and watching our faces as we talk and hearing all the errors and things that we always have to deal with on these stupid podcasting.
That cute little terrier of yours right here.
You know, enough. Short leave.
Yeah, most of my one-off models they're all like Batman models. Like I've had this sitting next to me for long enough to like kind of drive me crazy. I've got the Batman, the Patterson one, the Batman. I am the Knight. And I don't know, it's just like 1,000 of those little things. Deadlines and painting, trying to get things done for certain events and all that. You just like, you know, you lose track. I gotta say, I do envy you.
Wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine
like an asshole. I have to envy you, Painter J. Your ability to not care about just being able to paint things and not having to worry about having things done for certain things and blah blah blah. Like I say, that must be nice. That must be nice. Drinking wine like an asshole. I mean, Corley, you're not wrong. Unfortunately, it's not quite that easy, but I wish it was that easy. God. It's gotten to the point now that when I go to the game store, I was playing Bushido last week, and there was a bunch of people just standing there giving me hell because my stuff wasn't painted. Black primer, two white dots for eyes. Done. But his face isn't black, guys. Brute's Wabe is, he's a white guy. He doesn't have black skin. He doesn't have pitch black skin. He did do that to his eyes. He did do it around the eye sockets in the movie, which I thought was really clever. Brute's Wabe. And I'm gonna go find a crime boy and put him in an iron cage. You too could fight crime. Take a bunch of money and put it on in an envelope and punch it into a mailbox. I like to not have to paint to a certain quality, so if I give up halfway through a paint job, then it should be without quality. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, on a certain level, that is nice. Let's not stand on ceremony. Miss Wayne. Let's not stand on ceremony here. Have you guys seen the Cyanide and Happiness? I think it's Brute's Wabe. I think is how it's pronounced. He's John Batman or whatever it is. I'm John Batman. It's like an infomercial. it's so good. The Heckler. You too could put a crime boy away. Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne. I'm gonna say something potentially controversial. And it's okay if everybody hates me. But I thought that Christian Bale's Batman was I'm not even gonna say it was weak. I thought he did fine, but it was not my favorite. And that was my introduction to Christian Bale as an actor. And so I thought I just didn't like him. Because I had kind of come from more of a comic book background to that type of movie. And so for some reason I learned that, or I had created this pretense in my head that I was not a Christian Bale fan. And I have since gone back on that. I have negged on that. Now he is easily one of my favorite actors of all time. Every movie he's in, he's phenomenal. But I did not enjoy the Batman. Or I did not enjoy the Dark Knight stuff. And that might be somewhat controversial because I know a lot of people really like those movies. Like the Heath Ledger stuff, I was like, yeah, I get why people like it. It's just not my thing. I didn't think he was like a particularly like amazing Joker per se, but I thought he was a very good villain, if that makes sense. So I will not say that his performance was not phenomenal. I just think that he was a weak Joker. But I thought he was a phenomenal villain, if that makes sense. In some ways, I think that extends to Bane as well for Tom Hardy. Like, again, Tom Hardy, it was like one of the first times I'd kind of been introduced to Tom Hardy as an actor was one of those movies. Because it was just like right around that time I could start remembering who actors were. Like, that villain was interesting, but as far as like Bane goes from a comic book perspective, it was very bad. It was very, very, very bad. This opinion is permitted. Thank you. And again, I'm not even saying it's like be mean because I hate anybody or whatever. I just didn't think that those movies were my particular favorite brand of Batman.
You talking about me, lil bro? I am a real strong joker. Ill have you know everyone has called me a joke my whole life. Wow.
I don't know. I think you make a really good Joker. I think you got a lot of good jokes, Mr. Soup. All right. Well, you have to tell me what this list idea you were talking about is, Mike. Does it involve Dutch? Does it involve playing the Dutch? Jay, when are you going to teach me how to paint? Why don't you just sit your little terrier right here? You know what, Shore Leave? Enough. First you have to put paint on the brush, not just water. Wow. This is impossible. This is friggin' impossible. This is friggin' impossible. Just so you know, Endless, Legion might be on here soon. I found the box of my Legion stuff, so I might paint some of the characters on here. Also, everybody, Legion, in that regard, Mr. Endless here is having some kind of, like, I don't even know what to describe it, kind of like a preview or something of some stuff coming up. I'm going to link it, because he sent it to me. It is a landing page for some content that he's making. Admittedly, it's not a ton of information, but he's doing something. So if anybody's interested in any of that kind of Legion content stuff, in 116 days, there's going to be stuff. What that is, no idea. But he says that there's going to be something or another. So that's exciting. That'll have Tarkin and Thrawn, and I would like to see you paint Imperial High Command when it comes out. More information. Yeah, there's not a ton of information quite yet, but if anybody's curious, there's that. You want me to buy a box of stuff that I have no intention of using? That's a tough sell. that's a real tough sell. What do you think I'm made of money? You see, I could be convinced to buy Hondo. Just paint it, bro. Just do it. Do it for the homies. Now, I will be interested in painting Hondo because I can use that, but a bunch of Imperial stuff, that's tough. That's tough. I would play Empire if I actually played that game. I like Empire. I love authoritarianism. You got to understand something. You have got to understand. In fantasy settings, I'm all about authoritarianism. I love those factions for sure. In real life, very against it, but in fictional universes where there's a lot of weird stuff going on, oh, I'm all about it. I just think it's I just think it's neat.
Yeah dude IDK, what it is, it's seemingly more fun to LARP as a Nazi than it is to actually be a Nazi.
Yes, I could 100% agree with that. I don't know if I'd want to LARP as a Nazi per se, but definitely more into the idea of LARPing it than doing it in real life, that's for sure. Sent you the list on Discord, no capers, only Zealanders on a flute. Interesting. You're trying to run a gunboat, that's what I would assume. If it's a bunch of 4-man units, Mike, I'm gonna have a meltdown. You know what? Let's do a list review. If I see a 4-man unit, I'm gonna literally poop my pants. Okay, there's a bunch of 5-man units. Roundsmen? You're playing pirates, Mike? What the flip-flop is this? I want to get into your face. I want to schmurder. What the Billy Bob Thornton is this? Disgusting. As someone who LARPs No Nazi no Nazi LARPing for me. Yeah, I have no. I don't think I'd want to join in on that at all. No. Yeah, dude, I don't know what is seeming more fun to LARP as a Nazi than it is to actually be a Nazi. Yeah. 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 You don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's not your list. Okay, well it's too late. Hey guys, everybody, look at Mike's big stupid list. Look how stupid it is. Golden Age Pirates. Wow, what a scumbag. Who plays Golden Age Pirates? Let me tell you, nerds. Hey guys, everybody make fun of Mike. Look at this list. What an idiot. A seasoned pirate commander? What an idiot. With broadside and lucky? It's a 250 point list. That's fun. Broadside and lucky? Love lucky. That's great. I don't know. It's funny because I just think that the standard, like the what's the right word? The generic pirate leader. I just don't like their rules. I don't like the ones you get to pick from. Like Commodore is like, you'd have to run like a really specific list. Broadside is it's like okay. I don't think pirate factions usually like to run cannons. Like they can definitely run a gunboat and do it like well, but I just feel like most of the time they want to board. Resilient, I don't even really remember what it does, but every time I look it up, I'm just like meh. Brawlers, I think could be okay with a pirate unit since you get to re-roll everything and you're just looking for 10s. So I could see Brawlers probably being a good one because you want to board. Lucky, I think is great. Lucky, personally, I think is amazing. I think you always pick that one. Lead by example, it's okay. It's not too bad if you got a combat leader. That's fine. Run in there with some roundsmen and kill something. That's cool. No complaints. That's another one I think you should at least consider. But they have no rules that help them in combat. Yeah, Lucky's great. Yeah, Lucky 100%. Like if you don't pick Lucky, then you're dumb for sure. Yeah, lead by example I think is just kind of tricky because it's like it could potentially be really helpful, but if you don't have a unit that can finish and then you get stuck in a combat, I could just see it going so bad because all of a sudden your momentum just dies. Basically, if your fortune goes bad, you just get the point. Yeah, exactly. I call it anteing up. I love running Henry Morgan, who has it, and it saved me a few times. I don't know if it's saved me. I usually lose anyway, but it's always good to know that I get my fortune back. I do agree. Does it need more pirates? On a flute? I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, I think this guy's solid. He's only got the 2 command points, so on a big ship, I think it'd probably be good to run like a good fighting man. Reformado is pretty good, I think. But it kind of goes against what you're doing because if you have all these guns, are you gonna try and board? Because if you don't try and board, the Reformado should be like either a master gunner or even a carpenter. I think would be fine. Endless. Tell me if I sound like I know what I'm talking about in this game yet, because I'm not very good at games, I've found, and I might just be blowing farts out of my mouth. Any pirate list only needs pirates. I mean, you could do it that way. That's true. And so that way, when you play against somebody who tables you 2 or 3 times, you can complain the entire time about rolling badly as your opponent takes their entire list off the table. Does that sound familiar? It was the list you gave me previously. I gave you? Oh, this is the list I made for Kara that I told her to work on.
List I sent angry face, winky face.
No, but I'm actually talking about this list to actually think about it. Yeah, 2 5-man units in a 250-point game, or excuse me, 3 5-man units. You don't want to do that. That's not the way to go. Round 2. Okay, here we go. Anyway, point being, this list is not good. I was trying something and I told Kara to like take it in a direction that she liked, and then she didn't, and I just sent the list to Mike. So that's why the list is so bad. Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, here we go. You need cannons and you need muskets, and if you don't take cannons, you need a crap ton of muskets. Yeah. Well, that's what one Adepticon. No cannons. Only bullets and bonking. Alright, here we go. 250 points. We're doing privateers. Dutch privateer is pretty good. Everything gains shallow draft, I think. Yeah, shallow draft. So here's something. I was actually playing with this list not that long ago. I love Piet. He's expensive, obviously, but he's like obviously very good. Broadside. You see this rule. There's so many characters you're paying for this, and it doesn't really do much, which kind of sucks. And broadside is like, it's fine. It's fine. I like Piet, but he's just expensive. I mean, you do have the massive command range, and you got the 3. He's got a brace of pistols. Most of the characters in that thing do. I love God's Blessing of the Devil's Luck. That's 7 points right there. That's 7 points on the dot. Just because a spiritual advisor is 7, and you get a token for just having them. So there's actually a precedent for how many points it is for a fortune point, which is 7. Very inspiring. Obviously, one of the best rules in the game. It's fantastic. Bold is great. Means you can just run them into combat. Indomitable is probably the best rule in the entire game, in my opinion. So I like them personally. I have no notes. I like that. So the only thing I'd be curious about is there is and depending on what boat you're going to run, because if you're running the flute, you're running the privateer flute. Look at you. It obviously doesn't already have shallow draft, but I think you can buy it. No. Okay, you can't get shallow draft. Because there's another one of these factions that gives your boat heavily reinforced, or whatever that rule is, for free, which might be good for this boat because you can't buy it, because you can only buy it on the regular flute. What the heck is it called? Heavily built. Yeah, heavily built. But anyway, yeah, let's take a look at your list. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I like Piet personally. He's just expensive. And it makes it tricky because as soon as you try and fill out a 3-deck boat, I noticed that you just run out of points really fast. So I was actually like playing around with the ideas of running him on a sloop, like a combat sloop. So that was the direction I started going, but I think this list is probably going to be fine. I never use them. No shallow draft. We got the freshly creamed hull. No, you do, but you do. Yeah, yes. Yes, I think you can for the regular sloop. Is that what I could have? Or not the sloop. I'm sorry, the flute. I could have swore you could buy it. No, I guess not. Yeah, either way. Whatever. But I mean, with the draft of 6, it's almost kind of like not even necessarily worth it, because you could just re-roll it with a fortune point and the very unlikely chance you get it. When I can see, yeah, no, I'm well aware. You're probably running West India, so you get that strike point thing, which is great. And I think Zealanders is also fine. I don't know, I just feel like there's like some kind of tech here that I just haven't fully unlocked in my brain yet. Getting free shallow draft is great, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Anyway, 4 10-man units of 4 10-man units of Zealanders. Excellent. Simple. There's nothing added to any of them. There's just 40 guys with pistols just hanging out on the boat. Just 40 Zealanders. Okay, sure. Sure. And then what do we got? We got a loyal quarter. You can't bring loyal quartermasters, idiot. That's only pirates. See? Are you playing pirates? No. You're not an idiot. I'm just acting out because I wasn't raised properly. Yeah, only pirates can have quartermasters. The issue with the pirate is you need someone on sheets. Yeah, at all times. Yes, that is true. And you need the unit on. The army builder does not suck. You just have to know things. A lot of times with the fighting characters and all that. I think this army builder is pretty phenomenal, to be quite honest. It doesn't break randomly. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and the unit on sheets has to be 3 men per deck. So in order for the flute to have a unit on the sheets. I think it's got to have at least 9, I think. I agree with you, Mike. I do agree with you on that. I'm curious to know why they don't do that. There's probably some kind of coding thing. I don't know. But I agree with you. I do think it should limit it. I know. You gotta. Well, the problem is as soon as you lose 2 guys, they can't do it anymore. And you're gonna have a whole free deck. Yes, I do agree that it should have that limitation as well. I could see how that might be frustrating for people. I could see that. It's not. I agree. I'm with you full-heartedly on that. I'll make every. Okay. Okay. Every armor save. Interesting. Okay. I think the privateer flute is good. I like Swift or whatever it's called. Easy to handle. I think this is like secretly one of the best rules ever. I love easy to handle. Swift, yes, Swift. If the ship is sailing large and has a unit assigned to sheets and braces, it has the option of adding an additional 1 to each of its moves. This additional movement cannot exceed top speed and will suffer the usual consequences for doing so. This also implies that you are going to be moving around at 4, I guess. The option of adding an additional 1 to each of its moves. The additional movement cannot exceed the top speed and will suffer the usual consequences. So you would have to improve your top speed, which I think is rig. Yeah, you'd have to, if you want this to work like you think, like I think you're trying to make it work. You also need to buy improved rig. I use capers too often, so I wanted to try them and medium cannons. Easy to handle is, yeah, dude, it's easy to handle is so good. I love that roll. Yeah, flute can be piloted with an empty foredeck. Yes, it can. Sure can. Because of the pinkered stern. No, the whip staff. Yeah, whip staff. Sick. I don't really know the reason for the poop deck. I don't know what it is. I don't understand why it's there. Other than to just put some models in there, maybe with rifles or whatever. I don't know. I just don't get it. Drop the loyal quartermaster and pick up improve it. Yeah, there you go. That works. Because it's 4, right? 4. And then you got a point left over. I mean, it's worth doing. I just don't know if... I don't think Zealanders are going to do as much damage in combat as you think they're going to. No, you can figure out what to do with it. What, if you take 1 down, you get 5 points. You could bring a son of Neptune or whatever. I think musicians are okay. In this case, it's not super helpful, but yeah, son of Neptune. Gives you a free rally, and he gives your unit tough, which isn't bad. What's the son of Neptune? It's supposed to be like a grizzled veteran, but for the sea. Yeah. Son of Neptune's pretty good. I like him. Especially if you're going to be boarding. This might be a better one for the Reformundo, too. If you want the... I guess the one bonus of the flute is since it's so high off the ground, you're going to be doing less dedicated charges than you would otherwise. But I could definitely see how a Reformado might be a good choice here. Obviously, an officer is not bad. I bet they couldn't handle a sour warhead. Sour warhead. No grizzle there. Yeah, you definitely want a Reformado if you're doing boarding. If that's your plan. Because you have, what, 3 medium guns, I think? Yeah, which are good. I like that. Why 3, though? I think you should either stay to 2 or go to 4 because of the cannon layout on the flute. I have been playing this game way too much. The fact that I just know these things, it's not healthy. It's not healthy when I know. Yeah, because you're going to have 1 cannon on a deck and you're going to have an entire gun crew for it. It's kind of rough. Reformado is too Spanish. Too Spanish sounding. Is that what it is? All right. You can broadside them. Yes. I don't know if that's the most efficient thing in the world you can do. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, because if you either give yourself a cannon and take off like a couple crew guys, because you're only gonna need 6 dudes. I mean, your units are big enough. I'm not efficient in life. Whatever, Mike. I mean, do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, it's like if you have a single cannon on a deck, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be very cumbersome for what you're trying to do. So either you get rid of it, give yourself 10 points, and buy more Zealanders, I guess, or you give yourself another cannon and then you can broadside 4 cannons. And when you do reload actions, you're getting more bang for your buck. Because that's what it comes down to, is like your reloading actions. Is you're gonna have an entire unit. You're gonna have 10 dudes all like crowded around a single cannon, just waiting for something to do. It would, like, if that was the case, it would be better to break up one of these units into a smaller unit. It's a little cumbersome. It's a little hard to swing around. You know what I'm saying? It's like a third leg. It's like a big third leg. And like when you get shot, you have nothing to like soak up wounds, so every time you get hit, something important is gonna die. That's why militia are great in that regard anyway. I don't think it's bad. I think it's worth trying. Don't make it seem like I'm trying to tear it apart or whatever. I'm just worried that when I explain to you what's happening in the middle of the game, you're gonna be sad because you're like, wait, oh, that's sad. The trick is I don't get hit. It's true. I mean, who could hit a flute? It's only the size of, it's only like the size of a building. How can anybody even get into range of such a majestic fish of the sea? Arr. But yeah, the point of this list is you can't bring a loyal quartermaster. That's only pirates. Hey, I got a perfect record right now. If I lose a game for trying something different, it's okay. I mean, I don't think anybody can blame you. And it should be noted that the privateer flute, you do lose access to that heavy built thing, so it's going to be a lot more. It's going to be a lot more fragile than you think, because you also lose a health chunk. Just make sure you remember that, because that adds up quick. Because if you look at this, the fortitude is 4, but it has 1 extra integrity, so it has 4 bubbles, but you lose 1 for the speed. Number privateer list, yes. Alright, but I mean, who doesn't love a fast flute? I mean, heck yeah, 5. I love that. You see, I see this, and it's exactly the conclusion I reached. You should just play a sloop. You should literally just play a sloop. You should use the resin sloop, but this is literally a sloop list. It's just the difference is you just put a flute in it. I play themes I don't meta. I know you don't. But I'm just saying, like, it's not even a meta thing. I'm just thinking about the things you bought, and I'm just like, you should just put it. You should just put it on a sloop. I think I put you do 100%. Yeah, your boats are way too full of people. Uh-oh, here comes Endless. He's coming at it with logic. Everybody run! Everybody run for your lives! Command point charge into fighting is devastating in the right circumstances. Yeah, it 100% can. Mike has done it to me before, where he charges in and he's killed like at least like 2 units in a single swing because of a command point charge. I just saw that Reformado is too Spanish sounding thing again. It's too Spanish sounding. If you play boarding, you need access to 5 top speed. Yes, 100%. Have you considered a brig? A brig would also be good. A schmurder. Like we talked about. I play Thanium, I think I put 20. Yeah, which we talked. Yeah, I think you did. It's fine. Whatever. But in that, I don't think this list would work on a sloop necessarily either, because I think there's too many dudes. You would just have to like replace some of the Zealanders with something more expensive, or you could just upgrade them to make them more expensive. But the resin sloop is bigger. You don't have a resin sloop. I ordered one, so you can always use it when I'm not playing with it. But I think the resin sloop is probably the best ship in the game. I've reached that conclusion because it's fast. You can put 3 cannons on a single deck. And you can put medium guns on it, and you don't have to pay for the extra armor for the bulwarks. I'll play Capers or Enterplog. Enterplog are good for a reason, man. They just murder. I mean, especially if you can give them a rule that helps them in melee, because the biggest weakness of the Enter Plogue, and I say weakness lightly, is that they don't have any melee skills, which is kind of funny. Because they only have, the sailing skills. So you should give them a cook for brawler, or you give them a son of Neptune's not the worst. What is it? Grizzled veteran. Gives you battle hardened and tough. It's not terrible. Sharpshooter's not bad. You get to ignore cover. It's not bad. What does a boat swing give him? Boat swing gives him hard chargers? Is that what it does? He gives him brawlers. Okay. Yeah, boat swing's like eh. I think boat swing's good in very specific lists.
Dylan? No, I am using it. Watches Dylan make spaceship sounds while having the sloop moves around in his hands. I don't think we are making it out of this one, Chewy.
Laugh it up, fuzzball. So it's funny that you made this list, because I was just kind of messing with this not that long ago, because I think I bought Piet. I think I bought him. I think I bought him on that sale, that Labor Day sale, because I knew I was going to be playing Dutch, or Kara was anyway. I need a lot more Zealanders. I didn't realize how many Zealanders I was going to need. I needed 1 million Sea Dogs. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I don't need as many Zealanders, but they're the same friggin' cost and they're better. So I'm like, fuck. Anyway, yeah, I don't have a resin sloop yet. I ordered it through RAF, so we'll see when I get it. I'm gonna keep the privateer fruit, but the cannon and cruise might change. So 250 is 250 is the usual size of sea games. 200 is land. 250 is sea. We can do bigger or smaller. It's fine with me. I don't care. I'll play whatever. I love this game. There's not a part of this game I don't like. So I think it's cool that you were trying. I mean, the thing is I might even say try this list and see how it goes. And then it might be a good clue as to like what it is about it that's wrong. I think the only thing that it does immediately need that does need attention. One is the quartermaster, obviously, just because you can't bring it. And I think the 3 cannon thing, I think it makes it cumbersome just because of the way the rules work. But oh, that's right. He gives. No, he doesn't give brawlers. I was thinking he gave brawlers. Yeah, I really like Piet. I don't know if I really necessarily agree with how expensive he is, because how many points is he? Yeah, he's 36 points. Like, don't get me wrong, Indomitable is really good. Do I want to pay 36 for that? That's brutal. There's a lot of really good leaders too. Like I think Diago's pretty good. Yeah, you get the very inspiring off of him. He's 30. You get the lead by example. It's kind of a bunch of those rules I was kind of just saying are kind of eh. There was one in here that was like really good. It might be raining. I think Raining's okay in other lists. I think he's good in Militia. I really like them because you can bring capers. And I also think that they have really good generic rules because they come with strict, and I like cold-blooded personally. It's like baby's first ruthless. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. Point I'm getting to is I think Dutch are really good. It's hard to. I think it would be hard to play Dutch badly. Like I think they're good no matter what. I don't care either. I've been trying to get people to try it out. I like the game as well. I just haven't deep dive focus on the game yet. It's not on my list of hyper focus on. I got to complete my other tasks before I get into it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get that. I mean that's why I'm here, right? I'm gonna buy all this. I'm gonna buy the stuff. I mean you might as well get a chance to use it. Yeah, I don't care. Whenever I'm joking with you about like you painting your stuff, like I really actually don't care. I'm just messing with you. I played Infinity today and I actually had fun. I didn't think I'd ever see the day again. All my models did what they were supposed to. They showed up. The guy with heavy armor didn't die in a single shot like he usually does, and my Epsilon actually like crawled around and shot stuff. It was incredible. Dude, your line about just get paint on the model sticks with me though. Well, I'm glad. In a good way. Well, Mike, I made a comment to Mike about how, like, after he finished something or another, he was gonna, like, he was gonna paint all of his Dutch or whatever, and I might have hit a chord with him a little harder than I was intending. I'll stop metagaming. I don't know if you've ever metagamed. I think I'm good on models and boats for the Dutch. 2 starter boxes worth is the same. Yeah, I think model-wise you're fine. You might have to buy more Zealanders. Just because I even noticed, for some reason, the starter boxes, they only come with 4 sailors, which is crazy. Obviously, you can probably just proxy and nobody would know any different, but...
I am hella slow painter. You know, it's all good. I am just working on getting tasks completed.
Yeah.
Cry face.
Well, Mike, I think that's why me and you work so well together, because you can always just use my stuff. I'm also not a fast painter, quote unquote. I'm just a dedicated painter. It's a shame we can't get Painter J involved more. I don't want to pay him. That's the problem. I don't want to pay him to paint, but God, it would be great to have some backup. Our games are very fun. Wilmar. Oh, by the way, everybody, today is Wilmar's birthday. It's his actual birthday today. So happy birthday, Wilmar. Happy birthday to you. Wilmar's a good guy. I hope you got cool stuff for your birthday, buddy. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Your line of, I can't remember exactly what you said, but I did that today with Bushido and just got it done good enough to have something painted on top. Yeah, it makes such a big difference, though, doesn't it, Jay? I don't know what it is. Like, I'll be honest. When I wake up in the morning,
Here comes first buddy now. What's up, guys? Whoa, Chief.
But you watch where you're walking in. Where you're standing, asshole. I will come up into my office in the morning because this is where all my dress clothes are for work, and I'll just kind of stop and just look at my painted, Blood and Plunder stuff. I'll literally just like stand there and stare at it for like 30 seconds, and I'm like, this is nice. I like this. This is really nice. There's so many painted models. This is nice. First round of buying stuff, I got the Zealanders separate. Yeah, oh, that's right. You did get some separate ones. That's right. And yes, there's some Zealanders on the shelf. If you're not careful, I will buy those because I keep looking at them and I'm like, oh, fuck. I need a lot more Zealanders. Yeah, it's Wilmar, are you gonna come to the house tomorrow for King of the Hill and streaming? Painter J telling me he had a stroke. My brush. Who told you it was today? I'll end them. Who told them? It's in my calendar. Somebody told me like, I don't know, like months and months and months and months and months ago, and I put it in my calendar. I saved it so I wouldn't forget. Who told it was today? I'll end them. Happy birthday! This is technically the 1-year anniversary of the meme since I think it started last year when I wished him a happy birthday on today. Since I've been, well, that's okay, you can buy them, Raph can order more. Well, unfortunately when you order more, you gotta wait for them to show up, and I need it now. So, like, I bought more European sailors with muskets, right? because I want to run a unit of Sea Dogs with muskets, because you can do that in one of the lists, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. Because I want to do like a slow grow for the game at some point. And one of the best ways to do it is do a battle barge, or they call it like a battle bark, where everybody buys the same boat or whatever, and it's, you know, you just like cycle and play each other. We picked a day. I'm going out with the brother tomorrow night since I haven't been seen him. Oh, dude, that's great. Is it the one that lives in Costa Rica, or is it the one that actually lives here? October 26th is the next event. I'm going to announce it. I keep forgetting to actually put an event up. I got to get another. I have to get more water mats. He can come. He can come and meet Scott. Yeah. Also, he lives here, just not close by, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've at least told me about him. I need more Zealanders. No, go ahead and put it in there. I'm good. There's nothing else happening that day that'll distract me, and that'll make it more real for me. I just have to make sure I order a mat, because we only have 2. If I buy 3, or if I buy another one, we'll have 3. Actually, honestly, I have enough paper mats. I could make a 3rd one, but I do want to get another neoprene one. I want to get the one that comes with the island. Yeah, October 26th. Man, we are getting a whole lot not done. We're just sitting here fucking around. Ernie's gonna be mad. He's gonna be real sour. It's gonna be a real sour boy. And while I was organizing today, I found the band for Cyberpunk, which I think is what I'm going to paint for me. I want to paint Law Boys. Also, yes, and we will ask the New Bedford people. They, I think, are going to be the deciding factor on like what the upper limit of it's going to be. Obviously, the more early we ask, the better.
When people find out I'm from Southie, they automatically assume I like to beat up minorities, and that's just not true.
Jeez. Jeez! Sheesh! You Southie boys. Disgusting. Oh, shit. No, he's not from Southie. No, the band's mine. No, you're thinking of the mariachi band. That's yours. No, I'm talking about the iconoclast and the like the power metal rocker and all that stuff. The band's definitely mine because I bought it at Adepticon. I'm just making Boston jokes. Listen here, bro. Listen here, you stupid fuck. You over here making Boston jokes? How about I come over there and show you what a Boston joke's all about? I'm gonna come over there and rip your head off and pull your arteries out and be like, now look, your friggin' map. Yeah, the Firm. The Firm. I think it's called the Firm. We can beat up minorities with each other. Jeez. That's rough. Oh boy, that's. Ooh, boy, that's rough. I went and saw Jack Johnson last night. I'm an ally, I promise. Go beat up minorities together. Ooh, that's rough. Minorities. I think it is absolutely a known thing that Boston is like weirdly racist. It's like they're not necessarily like mean about it per se, but there's a lot of there's a lot of racism like right under the surface. You were thinking of going to MCR tonight. but decided not to spend the money. MCR. Open, was it the MC? What does MCR stand for? I know that stands for something. I can't put my finger on it. Oh, that's right. My Chemical Romance. Yeah. I was gonna say I know I've seen that. Beat up minorities together. Shit. It's not rough for us. It's not rough for us. We weirdly racist, but we'll also stand up to minorities being unjust. Yeah, yes, it's weird. It's really weird up here. I have ideas as to why that might be the case, but I'm not going to discuss them. I'm just gonna keep on painting.
Why not?
Because I don't want PCN to be taken off the air. Why not? Sounds like Kara's home. That or someone broke into my house. Hello.
Hi. I need to give you my immediate resignation for Sunday and Thursday streaming nights because I have to go to karaoke.
Thursday and Sunday, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
They loved me, and I just lost there.
Alright, guys. We lost Kara.
Lost Kara to karaoke.
Ripping pepperonis. And on your birthday, Wilmar.
Yeah. Oh my god. Everybody was amazing. There was so many characters there. There was seriously this guy that looked like Elvis. There was an old man who was baller. There was like a music teacher who sang like she knew exactly what she was doing.
That's what happens when you live in the W.
There was this like kilt wearing long hair on one side, shaved on the other, black hair dyed dude.
No, serious, Kara, it actually is Wilmar's birthday. Not a joke.
It was good. He did it. It was good.
No, I don't know if she... I've told her that it's his actual birthday for the
I
longest
know
time.
it's your birthday, Wilmar. It's on our calendar. Wilmar's real birthday.
Yep, it is in our calendar.
Did you load the podcasts?
No.
Mike, I did my job. You better put it on my metrics and my KPIs that I did the podcast same week.
She got upset when she thought we posted the... Like, we edited the podcast without her. But it was just the YouTube video, and I had to explain to her. I was like, no, it's not. It's just the YouTube. It's not you.
Where have you been? What is this? Where did you go?
So yes.
And you bought yourself a drink there?
There was a meal, yeah.
Do you believe this? Do you want to go outside for a walk? Do you want me to take you on a leash? Yes. Goodbye, I resign from Thursdays and Sunday nights. I must go karaoke.
Did it end?
Oh, I just, have to go to work.
Okay. I was gonna say, it's only 9 o'clock, so I didn't stay longer.
It's your bedtime.
Sure. F. F. Totally a joke. Yeah, Kara didn't have any years in PRB. Bye, Mike. I guess that would actually be right. But yeah, if anybody is interested, we're gonna start putting, with permission from the people we're doing the interviews with, of course. We're gonna put the unedited raw footage of the interviews and stuff on our YouTube channel. I'm ready to redo the logo and do the rebrand, but we're sitting here waiting for this logo to get finished. The logo's done, but he put the words on it that I didn't want. He put the damn words I didn't want on the logo. Damn it! And I didn't catch it until recently. I was like, could you put this instead of this? And then he put the things there, and I was like, damn it! It's not what I wanted! Ah! But we're so close. It's such a great logo. The new logo, if you're curious what it is, if you look at the YouTube video, you can see the current version, the new actual logo, but I gotta get the words changed on it. It's very cute. I really, really like it. It's such a cute logo. This little spider.
Were the words, "I love infinity and will not stop talking about it"?
No, unfortunately, it was not. We're going to use that banner for a really, really amazing project that we got right around the corner. That's going to be the logo we use for our talk show, the talk show podcast thing. When we invite you on, and we just like talk about Reddit stuff or whatever. That's the one we're gonna use for that. I'm just waiting for you to respond to my emails about the interview that you never you didn't RSVP. I sent the contract and everything, and you just haven't responded to me. So I figured you were busy. I didn't want to bother you. You know. It'll be used soon. Hi, Mike. I was just bragging about our logo and how it's really awesome. Unfortunately, the words on it are wrong, but I'm excited that we're gonna be able to rebrand soon. I love the actual logo. I'll be sure to keep ignoring said email. I love the actual like spider, the little spider part. I'm absolutely in love with. I love it. He is such a cute little spider. He's a spooter. I'm the spooter man. Well, then how am I supposed to use your banner, Wilmar, if you don't want to do the project? You see, this is what it's like working with the talent. You talent people are like, oh my god, prima donnas, oh my god. Constantly gotta worry about the feelings. Oh my gosh. How much effort should I put into that thing I messaged you about yesterday? Oh, I know we talked about something. What did we talk about? Oh, the website thing. Let me talk to Tim. I'll message him. It's just so many things. I would say leave it on the back burner in the back of your brain. I think we're probably gonna do it. I just want to make sure there's no problems with Tim. So as of right now, literally no effort, but I'm definitely not saying no. Like, I personally, Dylan, am interested in it. But I just want to make sure there's no ruffled feathers. I don't think there will be, personally. I think he would be absolutely fine with it. I don't think he really cares. But I I think it would be wise of us to at least ask him first. What you should do is try and get a sponsorship from Death Ray. That's why I thought you were asking. I was like, is he gonna try and get a sponsorship with Death Ray? That'd be awesome. That'd be sick. Death Ray make base toppers. Death Ray designs. Death Ray sure already shown technology made. Yeah. I mean, why not? I don't see why not. Yeah, they make like a, I don't know what the right word would be. I guess 3D printed. I guess I don't think they're 3D printed. I think they're molded. I don't know. Some kind of plastic. Yeah, they make base toppers that I use for a lot of stuff. Stencil ready toppers. Yeah, I don't know what the right word. I guess it's burned. It's burned. It's essentially like wood burned, but it's out of like a plastic. They're great. I use them for all kinds of stuff. They have Star Wars ones too. It's a great way to kind of just enhance your models. As I've said, I've used them for a lot of stuff. I use them for Malifaux, Infinity, Cyberpunk. I will probably use them for Legion. Because if you're going to do crime, you're not going to do it out in the woods. You're going to do it in the city. Which ones do you grab for Cyberpunk? One of the just regular street ones. That's what these are. Actually, they're on the model as I'm talking right now. So what happens is when I chop them up, because the Cyberpunk ones, there's not like a size for Cyberpunk. So when I make it look like rubble, I literally just like chop it up. I think it's just city streets. They also have one that's like hexagons, in case you want to go like more future city. They got like some alien-looking ones, and there's like I think there's like trenches. I think same size as Legion. Raph was telling me. That is not true. I'm pretty sure that's not true. I'm pretty sure Legion are on 25s. Unless they changed them. Because a Cyberpunk base is it's like not 25, it's like 28 and a half or some weird size. One of the things I don't like about Legion is the models are very weirdly proportioned. Like really, really big heads. And they're really, really heroic style. And I remember thinking like the bases are like really big. Like they're really tall. Because I've painted them. I've painted some in the past. I was painting a clone army. I just like the Blood and Plunder gives you the toppers with the yeah, that's one of the best parts. I love the pre-sculpted bases for that. Absolutely big thing. Yeah, Legion bases they're really big for some reason. Yeah, I don't know if it's on purpose. It could be, but the Legion models, to me, quite honestly, they feel like toys to me. They have very big heads. Yeah, they're very, very like action figure feeling to me. Or at least just say like the models are not like realistic in any sense of the word. It feels very childlike to me, which I would assume is like part of the appeal, because they were like, "Oh, Star Wars, it reminds me of being a kid or whatever." Excuse me. These models are so fucking complicated. God. Oh, yeah. Don't you hate it when you're playing Cyberpunk and you're trying to do crime and then you have your shins blown off by a Japan man's machine gun? And yes, the models of
The heads on the Black Sun models are so big I calculated that they are only 5 feet tall.
They're a little bit bigger than that in not Galaxies, in Outlaw. By the way, I finished Outlaws. I actually went back and finished it. Unbelievable. When I stopped playing it, I literally was like, it was like right around the corner. I stopped playing like right before it ended. So I only had to do like 1 or 2 missions, and then I was right back into it. I was like, oh, okay, all right, here's the end. I actually really liked it.
Be very proud, Mr. Hill.
Of course I am. I killed 50 men. I killed 50 men.
I think it was the very first episode or something like that, where he says that he's like, I got my shins blown off by a Japan man's machine gun. I don't know why it made me laugh so much. Japan man. It's just the way it flows off the tongue. Japan man's machine gun. I killed Freddie Man. The Good Hank episode's coming, Mike. I'm not sure if it's the last one or the 9th episode, but I know we got it.
Where's my Turbo Team sound redemption?
Where's my part of the Turbo Team? It's coming, Mike. Walk slowly. Don't you hate it when they replace your toilet with a tinier version of the same toilet? Busy making excuses. I just wanted to lay in bed and look at my art books, okay? Yeah, you guys laugh it up. You guys just laugh it up, okay? You guys have yourself a little laugh session, okay? At my expense. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what, Wilmar? If your brain's so damn advanced, why don't you just make yourself a girlfriend? Fun.
We will, but don't think you can join us. You got to watch since you are not part of the Turbo team.
Not part of the Turbo. Fine, fine, I will.
Fine, I will.
Fine, I will. I'm leaving. Well, don't forget your damn girlfriend. I will. She's with me. Stop looking at her.
Stop looking at her.
Stop looking at her. That bill is very real. Wayne the Main Brain McLean. Hey, yo, Fry Man, did you hear what I ordered? I'm gonna be farting blood over here. Alright guys, let's have a real talk. You guys sitting? You guys sitting for this? It's time for a real talk. Tell me when you're sitting. We can talk about this. Let's not. Let's not. Okay. Alright. He's so hostile. I remembered his birthday.
The last time someone said that I was given bad news. Please don't break up with me.
No. No, this is way more important. This is way more important, Mike. Guys, I think I might be bad at Bushido. I prefer to stand. That's what we gotta talk about. Why am I so bad at Bushido? I think I got one more try in me before I just not play in this league anymore. You do not stink, Mike. Mike, when you go up and hit somebody, do you roll nothing but ones? Do you roll something that's not a 1, out of curiosity? Is not because it is not a balance game. That's the truth. But I want to play it because I want to help the store, but every time I play it, I feel like I want to pull my hair out. Dude, it's not even your fault, Jay. That's why I didn't scream or yell or anything. But dude, when I had that guy outnumbered, I walked up, I rolled those dice, and I got the 1 and Geechee got killed in 1 hit. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I was about to lose my fucking mind. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I re-rolled it into... I took that 1 on my defense dice and rolled it into another one, and then I used another ability to re-roll it again into another one. I was like, you've got to be fucking shitting me. I was so pissed off. I couldn't roll a 1. I'm the best! I haven't even played once, and I know for a certainty that I blow at Bushido. It's a very combo-centric game, which I've found that I do not like those games. I really like the theme, and I like samurais fighting each other, but that's not what that game is. That is, everybody's a wizard for some reason. They might have a sword, but they're also a wizard. Fourth. Look, still can roll a 1. You said you complained when you didn't get to win harder. That's true. Jay does do that. If I wasn't so mad, I would have laughed. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. It happened, and then like you tried to do your death sentence thing, and it didn't go off, and you were just like, "Of course I rolled bad," and then you like immediately kill the model in a single hit without the buff. You're like, okay, like all right, sure. Like I said, if I wasn't so pissed off, I'd have laughed. You've got to be fucking kidding me. And then the guy running it, Beagle, comes over and he's like, "Oh yeah, you running this like combo thing?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't even know what you're talking about." As if right? You did like 7 damage to the like 7 damage to the sumo wrestler. I was like, okay, cool, yeah. That's what I didn't understand. He came over there and he saw the list and he's like, "Oh, did you run this like thing and this list and this super cool combo thing?" I'm like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?" And then he's like, "Okay, well, I hope you guys have fun." And he left. I had some things I wanted to say, but I was like, all right, well. Anyway, I got one more week. I got one more week of trying. I ain't paid the buy-in. And if I have another game like that, I ain't paying a buy-in. It's good. I'm guessing when I'm running is good because I bought it from Ernie, but I just wanted gold big. I don't even know if it's necessarily like a meta issue though. It's just like it's like that's literally the whole faction. Like those are the only models you even have access to. It's not even like you're like optimizing. You're just like, yeah, I brought these guys who are in the faction, and it comes out to the amount of points that you play the game. Like you have no leeway. It's like you're literally just bringing what you have in the box. So I didn't even think you were like meta chasing by any means. I was just like, all right. You literally were just like, this is the faction. There's only like 5 models in the faction, and I brought all 5 of them. Like, the only thing you didn't bring were the princesses, right? Like, they're also in that faction? And if you're running a princess list, it sounds like you're running a princess list. It's not like you bring any of the princesses by themselves or whatever. Yeah, that's right, as I'm saying. It's not like you were meta chasing. That's why I wasn't even mad at you. I was just like, you know. Like, I've been thinking about it lately, just like what it is that your faction was doing. Like, I was cleaning today, and I was thinking about it, because that's what I do, is I think about things that make me angry. And the premise of the Imperial thing is not very complicated. It's you point at something, and then when you attack that thing, you get an extra dice. It's like, it's not that insurmountable. It's kind of just like, it's just kind of efficient. Because a lot of times you're doing that with other factions, except they're doing it by like debuffing you. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make you immobilized, and I'm gonna make you held, and I'm gonna do these like other spells and stuff that are gonna do all these things, and that way you're at less dice. But yours is literally just, I get an extra dice, and I have some guys who are pretty good at fighting, and like that's it. Like it was just like kind of efficient and simple. I was like, all right, I got no problem with that. Yeah, it's very much a point and shoot army with like things to do that aren't hit with right, exactly. So it's like it was definitely not like one of those like combo armies that make me angry.
If someone is taking the Terracotta Warriors, take the Dark Pilgrim. Instant win cause it can destroy terrain.
Okay. You see, that's the thing. In this game, the fact that you have to know something like that instantly makes me wary, because it's like, well, why don't they just make it so that whatever the thing is that you need to bring something else to handle is just not bullshit? Why don't they just make it not as good? Instead of like forcing everybody to like have to buy a model to like conform to this like meta. If somebody's taking the model that's way too good, you gotta bring another model that's way too good, otherwise you're gonna lose. It's like, why don't they just nerf the thing that's too good? So you don't have to do anything.
Balance Bushido?
Yeah,
Ha ha ha
yeah,
ha.
yeah, right. Like I said, I got one more week in me. And Mike, do you still need me to bring my Cyberpunk stuff on Tuesday? With David and all that?
Don't worry, Evensong will be balanced.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Yeah. I can't believe they're making another game. Unbelievable. Also, Wilmar, do you have any idea what's going on with Knight model? Once the league is over, I'm going to give Sibo... Oh, okay, sure. I am hoping beyond hope that I just get to play Cyril next week so I can go over to his house, drink. I can get crushed and then never play the fucking game again. Oh, so they did officially die. They did die. Like officially, like it was put in words that it died. I had heard rumors that they had died, but because I heard that they changed their website or something. They just aren't, but they aren't coming back. Excellent. Never has a company deserved a more painful death than whatever the fuck that was. Are they still selling the models? I think their game is fine. I think Batman's fine. I don't think it's the best game ever by any means, but it's fine. Okay, because I saw some stuff on Facebook that made it sound like they had died, but I just was curious. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They updated the website, and I heard like everybody was complaining about it in some way or another. And I heard that they died, and then I checked. I was like, well, they have a new website. Like, did they die? Which is a shame. I really like the Quidditch game. I thought the Quidditch game was really good. I'll finally be able to play it. I hope that it gets community picked up. I do. I honest to goodness really hope that a community project forms for it. I'm kind of like tentative on hoping that maybe AMG gets the DC license. I'm gonna go to a Ren Fair. I'm surprised the fan app hasn't been made. Yeah, I am too. I think they might not have been just because of legal stuff. I'm sure that's been one of the major reasons. Go to a Ren Fair? When? I would go. If I could. I've never been to King Richard's. Oh, it's me versus Mike. Oh, well, that'll be good. Oh, cool. Sweet. All right, Mike. You're the gatekeeper.
First year in their new location, they basically 10x their land they had before, but the infrastructure isn't there yet. I know people that work at it. They seem optimistic since the new place is an old amusement park.
New rules are coming. Oh, great. Yeah, well, it's not a problem of who I play against, Mike. It's a problem of the game itself. It's like Infinity. Like I show up to play, I'm like, hey guys, I'm here, and then I roll my dice and everything dies. I'm like, okay. Alright, hooray! So I don't think it has anything to do with you, bud. You're just going to be the tool of the universe to hurt me. It's gonna be like one of those movies where it's like the idiot savant just like kind of moves around the room and he like manages to like kill all the trained assassins inside the room. He's just like, oh, I slipped on a banana peel, and he like just happens to swing back and like murder somebody. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, Song of Ice and Fire. I'm sure it was a hot seller there for a long time. Okay, so Night Models isn't dead? That's what I was saying, because I looked it up and I was like, they don't seem like they're actually dead. They just seem like they're not saying anything. Which is par for the course, that stupid company. Because there's a lot of models there I would actually like to buy. Like, I want the Batman Beyond stuff. I want the rest of the cops that I haven't bought. And if they're going out of business, I'm always like, yeah, let me buy a bunch of stuff. Again, I think the Batman game is fun. Is it good? Eh. There's some problems, but it is fun. I have a sneaking suspicion that's one of those games where it's fun until somebody decides to not have fun anymore. Yeah, right. Correct. That's how I feel. I think I liked...
We don't want to win. So, here's a list of all the pitches I'm gonna throw in order. Ooh! I don't think so, South Park. Yeah, you think we want to win? Then we have to...
Alright, I think all the white is down? It's only taken like 3 hours. That's fun. Oh, hey guys, do you want to see stuff you don't care about?
I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine.
Like an asshole. Like an asshole. I painted some Fusiliers. I'll say on Tuesday who sucks more. I did this. I painted these really fast. I got some French Fusiliers for Blood and Bayonets. Look at him. Look at this little simpleton. He's got some radishes. He's got a torn up hat. Little covers all ripped up. I think it came out pretty well. And then his friend, Mr. Blondie. He's got a friggin' axe. Oh, he's got a hatchet. You got a bunny. He's got Din Din right there. He's got a little bunny. He's got a big old kettle pot. I just love how their uniforms are torn up and they like are trying to like fix it with like random cloth. And it's not a piece of cheese. It's a loaf of bread on the bayonet, which I thought was really clever. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's tied around a little bayonet. So I got 2 Fusiliers done while I was doing other stuff. Drinking wine. Wearing turtlenecks and drinking wine. Like an asshole. Oh yeah, joke's on you, Mike, because I don't even know where half of my... I don't know where any of my painted Bushido is. I cannot find it. I guarantee you it's in a box that has other stuff in it that I feel like I don't need, and then it's like just kind of like hidden in the box. So it's probably like somewhere not even remotely near where I'm looking. But I'm emptying stuff now to put in the trays. So if I'm or in the display cabinet. So if I'm gonna find it, it's gonna be soon. AI art of Batman holding a gun. Oh no. I'm on the website now. Nothing else anywhere. Yeah, they did. Okay. Do they have... Are they still selling models? Like, can you buy their models? You can. I admit I'm a little scared that if I don't buy them now, I'm never going to be able to buy them. If they say, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Because I kind of want the Harvey Lee Oswald and the Jim Carrey, Two-Face and Riddler thing, just because of how important that movie was to me. Discard. Interesting. That is definitely AI. This is definitely AI art. Oh, they hired yeah, Al Pacino. It's crazy. You can send them money. God, that company was so fucking bad. God, they were so bad. I hope none of them get gainful employment again. What a Well, if they're dead, I mean, that's past tense, right? If they're dead, are they not really dead, or are they're just quiet? Because I know they've been like literally silent for like almost like half a year now. Dude, it does stink because I really like that Quidditch game. I thought was really cool. I really like the idea of it. The Discord's dead. Interesting.
Just finished the write-up for Audrey. 5 rewording drafts, and today was just inserting the pictures. It is 15 pages long, cause of the images. I think it's 3 pages of just words.
Was it you just talking about how you made your display thing? Yeah, she never like actually asked me to do anything. I don't know how official it was when she asked you to ask me to do something. Like she wanted me to do a write-up of like what? Like what does she want? I don't mind doing it, but I need some kind of instruction. She asked me to ask. Okay, she asked me. What does she want? I know she wants a article of me doing basing. I know that, but like, what does that what does that mean? Does she want like a WordPress article? Does she want me to like do a tutorial? And the paper stuff because I loved it. See what I can do. Because like if it's the same kind of tutorials that I did for PCN, I mean I could do that. It's not that hard. Because I mean I'm gonna have to do it here really soon because I'm about to do these guys. I'm about to do the twins, and I haven't done anything for their bases yet. Okay. Sure, that's easy. I'll just ask her what she wants. But it was official. It was officially unofficial that she asked you to ask me. It's very convoluted, but you know what? I'm okay. I'm all right with it. As long as I know what they want, I can do it. I love them. I love them for who they are, not for who they want to be or whatever. I love them for who they want to be, not for who they are. Oh, have you guys picked a time when you're going to talk to... or do that Nova episode? Mike. That stinks. About the Batman thing. That is a shame. Born out of the Wayne family. Oh no, it's like Martha. It's like Martha. Thomas got killed again. No! Crime Alley claimed another victim. No! They sure did, man. They had to get home in a hurry. It's the quickest way through. Ooh, what is the name of the neighborhood? Kingston? Is that the name of the Kingston that crime is? That's the Gotham City suburb or the neighborhood? I think it's called Kingston. I think it's Kingston. Park Row. Is it Park Row? I know that it was the name of one of the neighborhoods in City of Heroes. Don't tell me. It's weird that I knew that, but that's where my autismic powers come into play. Random old MMOs. God, I played so much City of Heroes. God, dude, that game. Played a lot of City of Villains. Did not play nearly as much City of Villains, but I did put my time in there. And the sad part is, I put all that time and effort into it. I never got to the end game, just because I was so young that I couldn't stay with one character long enough to get to the end. So I never really got to do the end game for those games, and I was terrible at PvP. I was there for the story. Some of the gangs in that game were actually like really cool. Like I loved the secret hidden Nazi army thing, Fifth Column, and then it got turned into that other gang, the ones that all looked all very like military. Oh, what the hell were they called? Because they were Fifth Column and they were like space vampire Nazis, and then they turned into like a paramilitary group. And then there was like a civil war, and there was like an event where they were fighting each other on the streets and stuff. What the hell was the name of that? Anyway, yeah, love that game. Especially when you're like a guy who can shoot fireballs and you're fighting like 1940s mafia criminal enforcers in City of Villains. the two mafia families like fighting each other. He just goes like, fireballs! And you just kill them. Ah! Fifth Column, City of Heroes. I love going back and playing that game every once in a while because it's on free servers now, and I just go back. I just love that kind. I love that game. The Council, that's what it is. Yeah, they turned into the Council. Don't worry, nobody cares. Nobody cares about any of this. It's just me living my best life. I should go back and play. I wish I could play video games. I just can't play. I cannot play video games anymore. I want to go back and play Red Dead Redemption 2, because I never actually got a chance to finish it. I got really close, and then life took over. Dylan, the lore lover. I do love lore. I loved City of Heroes lore. It was so cool. I got all the comics. I got the real comics. They were so good. And the very first comic book was the character going through character creation. It was so good. They were like, can this be my name for a superhero? It's like, no, that one's taken. Do you want like superhero 005? Whatever. Oh god. I still have the City of Villains release box, and I had all the PR stuff. I had all the Game Informer magazines. I was so excited for City of Villains. Arachnid was the villain. Was the villain group? Arachnos, I think it was. Arachnos. Yeah, Arachnos. Yeah. And they were like World War II buddies. It was very like Captain America and Bucky themed. It was pretty. I loved it. God, I love that. I loved that universe. It was so good. I don't know why I'm very over superhero stuff lately. Same with Star Wars. I don't know why, but mentally it's starting to feel watered down. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really feel inspired to do anything Marvel related in a long time. I think City of Heroes, it's kind of refreshing in a way, right? Because it's its own like self-contained story. It's just a video game. Dylan Rules is taken. Dylan Sucks is available. Yes! Vidya is so passe. It's so 2015. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Cyril was playing a game earlier, and he was making fun of me.
You see what you guys did? Now he's going off on a tangent. Nate hell start talking about Namor and who knows what else.
Anyway, so I want to talk about flags. Can you believe in the City of Heroes, City of Villains universe that Arachnos took over an island off the coast of Rhode Island? Don't worry, he won't paint it. I don't even know where that box is right now, I'll be honest. So Arachnos is technically its own, like, separate country in the universe because, like, the criminal organization, like, took over, like, an island or something off the coast of America. And it's, like, this literal, like, super villain run, like, island state. It don't matter. None of this matters. Back when I was in school, I used to get in a lot of fights in the yacht.
Back when I was in school, I used to get in a lot of fights in a yacht. My parents said I'd never amount to much.
Neva. Are you guys not entertained by City of Heroes, City of Villains lore like I am? Don't worry, he won't paint it. I promise when I paint that Namor, I probably won't keep it. I'll probably sell it. I have sold most of my MCP stuff. I've got a box full of stuff I'm selling for $200. A bunch of my painted stuff. I was like, Napoleon money.
Can we talk about Marcus Irrelevant instead?
If you want to. He dreamed that he wouldn't be a very good emperor, and then he didn't think he was going to be a very good emperor, right? Because his adopted grandfather told him, it's like, listen, when you get to the age, I want you to be the emperor. So he put another guy in charge who had actual, like, natural born kids, and he told him, listen, I'm going to make you the emperor, but you have to promise to make Marcus the emperor after you, because he's too young when he died. And he did. He actually did it. And Marcus took over, and he was scared, right, that he wouldn't have the skills to do it, the skills to pay those bills, shall we say. And he had a dream when he was about to take over that he had shoulders of ivory. And that's when he knew that he had the skills to be the emperor that the empire needed. And he was a co-emperor because it was him and his brother, his adopted brother, I think. And his adopted brother betrayed him, and said he did a coup, and he said he was the emperor, while Marcus was on military tour in Armenia, I think. Also, I love Johnny. He keeps messaging me about stuff. Yeah, yes. He did the same to me. He's like, I'm thinking about playing Infinity again. I'm like, dude, you live on the other side of the state. I don't know what you want me to do. Are you going to drive up here? I doubt he's going to. He should come to my house and we should stream a game of Blood and Plunder. Is he going to do it? I doubt it. Never. What do you mean, and he wasn't? He was the last of the 5 good emperors, Mike. Because his psychopath son took over after he died. Commodus was not good. just gonna put that out there. Commodus was bad. For a variety of reasons. But it was also not his fault. It was not Marcus Aurelius' fault that his psychopathic son took over.
You don't need to stream with anyone but me. I got Kara addicted to karaoke. Rope Josh's butt and Wilmar is too cool for you. You got me and only me. Insert evil smiley face.
Broke Josh's butt. I feel for him, I really do, but I mean, there's only so many times I can tell him that he needs to go to a Cairo that actually wants to help him. There's only so many times you can say these things before you're just like, all right, well, I'll see you later, I guess. I mean, it sounds to me like he's living life in the fast lane right now with his work schedule, so I'm not surprised he's feeling it. Life in the fast lane, you're gonna lose your mind.
Breaking someone's ass is an achievement, definitely brag-worthy.
Breaking somebody's ass. Oh, God. Josh is supposed to come on the stream tomorrow, and I messaged him to see if he was going to do it, and he said that he hasn't been feeling so hot. Popped his butt out of chakra alignment. Is that how that works, Mike? I gotta say, the past like couple weeks, the past week. So Nina wasn't in today, or this past week. As soon as she's not there, I get real busy. Yeah, he took a mean dump. His root chakra. I mean, I suppose that is possible. You know how that root chakra be sometimes. You know. Do you know? I think you know. Mike, I just thought of something. We could play our Bushido game tomorrow on stream if you wanted to. Just place this fruit chakra. We just got a new acupuncturist.
I don't know if it works that way. Gotta check when he was born to see if the star racism decided that Scorpios are going to have a bad time pooping.
Hey, come over and play some Bushido and go. Yo, dude. You guys hear this beat? Listen to this. Dude, that trumpet? That's good. That's good shit right there. I'm gonna save that. Star racism. Dude, I've really been enjoying this channel. It's really good. I'd rather not play that on stream tomorrow. No one wants to see a struggle bus that hard. Or else we'll get canceled and maybe a medal from the president. Interesting. Did I move the camera? I did. Mitsubishi. Yeah, dude, whoever this sax player is needs to save some women for the rest of us. This guy knows. This guy goes hard. He goes real hard. I gotta move this stupid thing. Ah! My house is actually, the room and all the model stuff is actually really starting to get a lot better now that I finally got my racks and trays off and they're not like falling off the friggin' the wall. Every weekend I get rid of like a box or two. Must be must be Scott.
Question for the chat: which instruments, in your opinion, cause the most panties to drop?
The most panties? Probably a microphone? I I had to guess. Because women like leads, right? That's kind of like the thing. They like the lead singer is usually like who they're going for. It's either that or guitar player, right? So a microphone? Be my guess. It's a good question. Like crooners. I've seen that word before. Crooners. What does that mean? That means something. I don't remember what that means. Yeah, it means singer, right? Oh yeah, 100. Yes, yes, definitely crooners for sure. Yeah, very specifically crooners. Yes. Mike coming in with ye old English, but yes, crooners for sure. Well, Endless, shouldn't that be you? Aren't you because you sing? I assume you just kind of meet him and you're like, wah, wah. Mr. Bubble drowning in pus. It lets that, it lets that get through really.
You're driving with a driving crooner, baby. Fuck! They're trying to make it.
Oh yeah, dude, Uwa really gets their juices flowing.
Also, I guess we're playing Blood and Plunder tomorrow. We're gonna test out Mike's new list. That's what it sounds like? Is that what you want to do tomorrow, Mike? Trying the Sahara. Ooh, why are you saying ooh, why? You gotta be like, Mr. Bubble drowning. Let's not get through, really. Why would you even... What is Mr. Bubble drowning in pus? What does that mean? Is that like a SpongeBob reference? Oh, it's puss, not pus. Oh, I'm sorry. That makes way more sense as the... Okay. How are you spending your Sunday evening, Jay? Well, I'm taking an X-Acto knife to unicorn's balls. Nice. Nice. And you're also hanging out with your favorite streamer while taking a knife to a unicorn's balls. It's all about community, Jay. As you watch him paint nothing but white for like 500 hours. Also, Mike, if you don't want to play Blood and Plunder tomorrow, I understand. I know we've been playing it a lot lately. I enjoy the game immensely, but I don't want to force you to play it if you don't want to play it. Incel check. Incel check. approved. Yeah, favorite streamer. Yeah, favorite streamer. Right. Yeah, yeah. Drowning in puss. He's an incel. I'm not an incel. I'm just saying. Hopefully, can get some paint on these soon and play games with people. Incel chat. I don't know. Amoranth. What does she like? What does she even do? Like I know, whatever. She's hot. She's got big boobs. Whatever, great. But like, what does she actually do on her channel? I know she did the like the hot tub stream, and she sits there scantily clad or whatever. Like, yeah, I get that. But like, does she actually like play games or anything, or is she just like one of those like streamers that sits there and talks? Like, I know she's as bad as crooked as you can get, but she's selling OnlyFans content.
I'm sure she paints all her models.
I'm sure she does. Amoran's here, guys. Oh my God, look at the viewer numbers. They're skyrocketing. Oh, we're doing it. Say her name. Get the algorithm. She's here. Ah. I just got new Blood and Plunder dice. We using those, baby. You sure did, man. She's selling. Yeah, I know she's selling OnlyFans. She owns a chain of McDonald's. I don't doubt it. Yeah, she does like. She also owns a gas station. I have heard about that. I know that. I watched a documentary thing about her, which is weird to say, but I watched a documentary of her on one of my lunch breaks. I don't remember why it came up, but I started watching it and I couldn't stop. And she says that she wants to open like a veterinarian clinic or something because she really likes horses and animals and all that stuff. But then she's like made like literally $1 million like every 15 seconds or whatever because of her boobs. And then all of a sudden, like, she doesn't have enough money. She's like still asking for this like money for this like hospital or something. And then she's saying that like her husband or boyfriend or whatever abused her, like this whole thing. And then somebody like broke into her house recently or something. I don't know. I hear different things. I'm sure she paints all her models. Yeah, I'm impressed. She's very good work ethic. She owns a hot tub company. Of course she does. She's not a bad person. She's super entrepreneur focused. She isn't a saint. I have also seen many OnlyFans documentaries. I didn't even know she had an
God blessed
OnlyFans.
me with boobs. Just the wrong kind of boobs. Too furry for most people.
Most people, though. Endless. If you apply it, though, you just get the people who like those kind of boobs. They just pay a little more because they know that's specialty content. Listen, one of the smartest things I ever learned in Cairo school was you sell to the people who want to buy. You don't try and sell things to the people who don't want to buy. So you find the people that want to buy it, and then you sell it. You don't try and sell to the people who ain't interested. Her husband's stuff is weird. The break-in was true. Gunpoint and all. Her husband saved her by shooting one of the guys as she was leading them around their compound. Oh, that's nice. There's a group that loves furry boobs. Just that's what I'm saying. Furry people got money, man. There's definitely money there. I don't know. It's just like I hear so many different things about her. I don't know her as a person, but I've definitely seen her go into places that are very like porn adjacent, I guess. Is that what she makes on her OnlyFans? Because I quite honestly, I had no idea she even had one. And this isn't like the Gordon Ramsay's wife thing either, which I randomly bumped into it. I was like, oh, this is interesting. And I'll be quite honest, I find her to be significantly more attractive than Amoranth. And I didn't pay for that either. So there ain't much of a chance I'm ever gonna buy no OnlyFans. Oh, you got those? You're like one of the only other people I know that got those. You know, we got a lot in common. There's a digital art community too busy making furry porn to make regular art. I mean, there's money, man. There's money in it. I feel like AI is gonna hurt them the most, you know. Amoranth wore off for me. I just feel like she disappeared for a while because I remember she was like real big, and then I feel like she just kind of wasn't around anymore, and then she kind of came back, and then I heard about the bathwater thing, and I was like, okay, sure. I don't know. Never been on OnlyFans. All I know is she was big. Or yeah, I know she was. Yeah, that I know. Like, I think we've talked about this before. I just find this, like, endlessly fascinating. Just, like, how people in, like, certain industries, like, it always just kind of like, for so many of them, it just boils down straight to, oh, I'm an attractive female, I'm gonna sell naked pictures of myself or whatever. And I don't even necessarily blame them, because people will pay. Like, I saw something on Facebook just recently, because for some reason, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, I used to sign up for, like, gym meme and, like, gym, like, content for, like, oh yeah, these are, like, things you can eat to, like, help you with your gains or whatever, when I was, like, way more into, like, working out. They turned into, like porn-adjacent, like, advertisements and stuff. It's really weird. So, like, gym memes, it used to be, like, people doing, like, funny things at the gym or whatever, but now it's, like, just, like, attractive women in bikinis bouncing on things, and it's been like that for, like, the past, oh, Christ, must be at least, like, the past couple, like, 6 months. And the thought that goes through my head is, like, you know, like, obviously, these like, women must be, like, they must be, like, from something. Like, I don't know what they're from. But I just find it really interesting to think, like, okay, well, what did this person do before they just started posting naked pictures of themselves or whatever? Which, again, I don't care if they do. I just think it's it's just interesting. Because I can say without a shadow of a doubt, they are very... Well, let me phrase that. Some of them are wildly intelligent. And I think that we do, like, look down on them in a way that is unexpected. Oh, anyway, yeah, but one of those, like, fringe groups, there was, like, some porn star or something on there. I don't remember her name, but she was on there saying, like, oh, yeah, I regret... She, like, had a kid or something. And she's like, oh, yeah, I really regret doing all this porn. I really want people to delete it off the internet. And, like, the main argument in the comments was, well, they paid you to make it. Why? It's not yours to delete or whatever. And I kind of thought about that, and I was like, that's actually kind of an interesting... That's an interesting, like... Not way to look at it, because it's, like, it's very, like, cut and clear, right? But it's, like, really interesting situation. Like, you kind of get into that... what's her name? The singer who had, like, a big problem with her contract company. It's not Shakira. Yeah, Digital Footprint is 100% real, yes. What the hell is her name? She was really big there for a while. She did Dinosaur. D-I-N-O-S-A-U-R, a dinosaur. What the hell is her? Kesha, that's it. So Kesha had, like, a big hullabaloo. I'm not going to say anybody's right or wrong on that. I have my opinions on it, but I'll refrain from really getting into it. But she... like, had that situation with her agent or whatever, and all of a sudden it's like she's not really the owner of her music, and there's just, like, certain things she's not allowed to do. So, like, in Hell of a Boss, which is the YouTube show that was made by the same people who made Has Been Hotel, she voices one of the characters in it. She voices it's not Gluttony. Yeah, Riley Reid. Yeah, that's her. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I went in this with imperfect information. I didn't know I was supposed to have my script. Nah, Free Bev strict. I don't know what they want, Johnny. I can't get very strict. Very, very strict. Mora didn't do the bathwater. That was Bill. Delphine, which was gross and weird because she was not doing porn or anything because she was under 18. Oh, Jesus Christ, please. Oh, ugh. Ugh. That's gross. That's disgusting. So she ended up getting cosplay stuff, but the second she turned age, she did and then... Oh, okay. She waited until she was at least 18. Okay. Still really gross. Much better, though. Much better when now that she was consenting. Okay. Not as absolutely disgusted. Not comfortable, but not disgusted. Yeah, it's not great. That's not great. And, you know, and again, I have to reiterate the fact that, like, I really don't care if a female wants to do that kind of work. Like, I'm sure we will all be judged in our own ways. And if that's how they feel like they can make money, whatever. Do whatever you gotta do, I guess. But I honest to goodness think that the women who do that kind of stuff, especially intelligent ones, they do it because they realize it's like, oh, I can make a lot of money doing this, and it's going to be a hell of a lot easier than like going to school and learning how to like become a friggin' astronaut or whatever. Let me just sell pictures of my butthole or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, like that. I'm kind of like, all right, girl, you got it. You got this like grind down. That's cool. Good for you. But, you know, obviously that's not all of them. I would be willing to bet that a lot more of these, like, I guess you could call them sex workers in some ways, are probably a heck of a lot more intelligent than we give them credit for. I think, anyway.
Who doesn't enjoy a good chocolate starfish now and again?
Yeah, who doesn't? Yeah, big fan. Big fan of that. Doesn't enjoy a good chocolate starfish. Like, honest to goodness, like, I really do believe that people should be able to do whatever they want to do, whatever, I don't care. As long as nobody's getting hurt, or under 18 years of age stuff is happening, that is absolutely unacceptable. Sector drama. Cannot recommend it to the uninitiated. Might have to look up Sector. Alright, I'm going on a list, here we go. That do blood sports. What the fuck? Okay, gonna save that. Gonna look that up later. Blood sports. Interesting. Dark Side Phil is involved with this. Oh boy! 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 Yes! Yes! It's the prey upon stuff when it's these girls that just turn 18. Yeah, God, it's just absolutely gross. Like some girl named Lil Kim or something just turned 18, made an OnlyFans that she was teasing leading up to it, and she made like 80 million her first month. Yep. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. And this is what I don't... This is one thing, right? Like, you talk to women. I've talked to women who are on dating websites, right? And you talk to them. And you kind of get, like, a general gist of, like, what it is a female has to go through on a dating website. And, like, again, I'm not here to say what is right or wrong or whatever, but as a man who has used the dating website, it is a significantly different experience. And what they have to deal with is, like, creeps. Like, talking to them, right? You know, they send pictures, like, very unwanted, blah, blah, blah. You know, I get that. It's awful.
Thank you for correcting yourself. I haven't talked to a woman.
I feel like I got a little freak and I was screaming to get out. Listen, I'm into freaky stuff. Like, I know what I like, okay? It does not involve young people. I'll just put it that way. And I think... What was I even... I was going somewhere with that. It's gone. It's out of my head. Goodbye, thought. Goodbye. Oh, the dating thing. Yeah, yeah. Women's experience on dating sites. Hey, how are you? Yeah, right, exactly. It's just like, okay. So, think about this. On a dating website. Oh, that's what you meant when I... okay, like, I'm up to speed. That's a dating website where it's like a girl is on there to find somebody who isn't a creep, right? And you would assume that there are guys on dating websites who are not creepy. Is that safe to assume? Probably not. But let's pretend. Like, I'm never gonna do that to a female. I just choose to not bother them ever. Yeah, just never talk to them. That's how they fall in love with you. Each response from from 6 right. You like in one day you just turn it on and be like, okay, well this is interesting, great. I guess that's enough internet for me today. Tinder's one of them especially, right? It's just like, it's like you go on there and you know what you're gonna get. You don't just like get on Tinder and accidentally like, oh wow, this is way different than what I thought it was gonna be. You know, you go on there, it's like you know what that thing is for. But you know, women get these like nasty things. Anyway, the point I'm getting to is that is on a dating website. Now, if you go to OnlyFans, where you're specifically sending pictures of your butthole to people, who do you think's gonna message you on that? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Fryman? It's like you don't go on, you know, your OnlyFans and like you get a message, right? Let's just say I'm a content creator on there and I'm putting up pictures of my butthole. I don't expect someone to send me a message, a direct message on OnlyFans being like, you know, I really hope you're having a great day. I really love your content. It really makes me feel better. Here's a picture of a puppy. It's like, that's not what they're going to do. I can't afford their love. Fancy restaurants are expensive. I'd rather buy myself the porterhouse steak than buying them. Porterhouses aren't very good, Mike. I've never been a fan. Just get a ribeye. Porterhouse. Disgusting. That's why you get a bot to send messages and don't buy. Right, yeah, right. There you go. It probably saves your eyeballs from a lot of things. There's a middleman that responds for the women on OnlyFans. Okay. See, I didn't know that. That makes sense, though, given my exact train of thought. And, you know, there's a few, like, women of the industry that I've followed just because it's fun to watch their kind of careers develop. And, like, one of them very specifically does, like, she calls them auditions, shall we say. I've never done it. I've never auditioned. But it's interesting to me to think that she has a specific, like, a contest to see who could be, like, the creepiest. It just, it blows my mind. That right there, my man, is called it's called self-care. I like a nice dried aged steak. Want to go for a steak dinner soon, Dr. D. I can train you on all these random YouTube lore videos in the internet channel. You know what? I wanna watch some of this sector stuff. Then maybe we can have a real conversation. Yeah, I'm down for a steak dinner. I'm down. I love steak. If I go without Kara, she might be upset. One, because it's steak, and two, because I'm going on a date with Mike and she doesn't get to go. But you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. You can't hate yourself, Mike. It's in the contract. It's in the Arachne contract. Mike, you're dishonoring the spider right now. We will we will deal with the consequences. Come back, Brush! Now! Deal with the consequences. I might have to sleep on your parents' couch for a couple days. Listen, she gets upset that I love Waterloo as much as I do, okay? Anytime she comes in here and I'm looking at like Napoleonic uniforms and stuff, which has been a lot lately, she's always like, "You're cheating on me with Waterloo again." I think this might just be good enough. That might be where we're getting in life. Good enough. Because I don't know how to read! Read! I mean, not her fault. She can't she can't satisfy you like Waterloo can. I just think about I just think about men standing in lines shooting at each other. Anytime I feel like I'm alone, I just think of Ney's charge into the British squares. Every time I mess up, I just remember that even Marshal Ney can make mistakes. Napoleonic uniforms are complicated, okay? And when I'm painting them, I try to make it accurate. And I don't want to hear no sass from nobody. As long as you don't say I love you, I love you, Napoleon. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that now. Oh, I went to the gym yesterday. I haven't been able to go to the gym in like 500 years because of all the moving and work-related stuff, and I couldn't afford the gym. So I finally went and I did legs, and my legs... Guess what? My legs hurt. Crazy. Rip. Rip-a-ronies. if I say that to her.
Gime? What's a gime?
Well, the gime, you go there and you pay somebody a certain amount of money, and then you cry on the floor. I did legs first day because I wanted to make sure I didn't get my arms too big. Otherwise, Wilmar would have nothing to talk about. I didn't want to intimidate him on his birthday.
Sounds like my first sexual experience. You go there, pay someone some money, and then you cry on the floor.
Jeez. Endless, I think we're starting to corrupt you. You came on here the first time, you were so sweet, and now you're talking about paying a prostitute. Endless. What's happened to you, buddy? Got plenty to talk about. Just a load. Twigs. Sheesh. Oi, oi, oi. It's my attempt at humor. Let him self-care. Let him self-care. That is definitely true. Joking aside, that is probably true, Mike. Here's the thing, I don't think Endless listens to the podcast, though. I'm gonna venture to say that. I doubt he listens to the podcast. He's gonna be on it soon. It's crack. I'm reaching a good point in life, so I'm gonna try and get some stuff done. Yeah, I will say though, Mr. Endless, I want to have you on to do our first like actual tactics discussion kind of thing on the show. If you would be so inclined. I figure we talk about like we were talking about with the six cost stuff. Yeah, this is for Blood and Plunder. It's because I pay them to like me more. I can't afford a house anymore. Please save. I can't hear this laugh. One day I'll make it to the B&B. I'm excited. It's exciting to know. I'll attempt to impart what I know. Yeah, we should do the 6 cost concept. And also, Mike, I assume this Wednesday you want to record, or is this the Wednesday you can't record? Pressman with pistol sidearms and a bosun. I mean, is that a 6? It's not 6 cost though. I mean, if you're just gonna go on there to brag, I mean, come on. That's not very cash money. I could see that. What, 3 cost? Pressmen are 3 or 2? Oh, they are 2. Yeah, I don't understand the 7-7 thing. Yeah, what is with the pirates in that game, man? Dude, they're cracked. Seven resolve's not good. Yeah, I can agree with that. They must love poisoned arrows. Instead of my filibustier. It's literal check. Yeah, I mean, that's what I like the Jamaica Privateers for. I mean, and they have rifles. Obviously, they cost a little bit more. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than freebooters, that's for damn sure. When I say Nova community, I meant DC community, like his group of players. Also, when do you want me to reach out to DC guy? But oh, you sent me his thing. I gotta text him. Sorry. Actually, I will do that tomorrow. I will set that up with him tomorrow. Yeah, you did send me that number. I'm sorry. I kept meaning to reach out to him, and I totally spaced. I'll take the lead on that one. Sorry, Mike. I totally spaced on that one. We can record. Okay, we can record this one. So press one cheapest, 2 cost, Jabba, fly, blah. It's cool. We pressed Sea Dogs. I don't run chaff. My lists are lean because they have tens. Yeah, unfortunately. I'll tell you all about Brethren on the show. They have varied experience, which is literally a cheat code, and they have the best fighting men. I mean, I think people know that already. We know that. We don't want to talk about Brethren. We want to talk about a concept. If we just talk about Brethren, then nobody learns nothing. People already know how good Brethren are. Sometimes you got to talk about the things people don't talk about. Don't you do it. Don't you I mean me. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. I will shut down this Twitch immediately. They don't widely understand why brothers. Maybe they shouldn't. This is the long game. You gotta understand, Endless. If you want to win Adepticon, you have to make everybody stupider. Yeah, Unknown African, I'm shocked nobody talks about. That one, I'm like, bro, best rule in the game at like 3 points or whatever. I don't know about Richards. I don't know Richard Sawkins. I don't know that one. The boat might be good, but the Brethren models are a little better. Oh no, jammies they cost 3.
If you want to win Adepticon, you JSUT gotta dice your opponent.
Exactly.
We talked about this, Dr. D.
I'm just trying to hedge my bets, buddy. We need to go on there and we need to talk about how New England town garrison is the most busted thing ever. I mean, you gotta show up, you gotta bring a building? It's like, dude, this faction's so busted. It's crazy, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's busted. Only 10. only 10s. 3-point Hidalgo with no bad keywords and an open command point. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I suspect that Brethren, if their characters were taken down a notch, they might be a little more balanced. Just a tiny bit, tiny bit. Yeah, you just gotta dice your. He's nuts. He's nuts. No hedge, only 10s. That's when you spam Buccaneer guns, right? Only 10 contents. I'm not sure if you pay attention while we're playing Endless up here. I don't know if you've noticed how many 10s this boy rolls. This is the point in the stream where I start to wonder if pizza is doing okay. He finally went to bed. Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Guy needs sleep. Flibustiers are so good. I was trying to talk to Chris about this earlier because he plays French, and he was talking about how expensive his units are, and I was like, yeah, they're expensive, but Flibustier, real good, real good. Yes, I agree. Brace of pistols with a Buccaneer gun with skills and like great stats. Yeah, it's hard to beat a Flibustier. Even the later Flibustiers are still pretty damn good. I also think capers are good. I think the biggest weakness of the capers is that they have brawlers as opposed to like a shooting skill. I think it's the one thing that kind of lets them down. Which I think you could probably fix by just giving them a sharpshooter. Like if capers cost 5 and they had like fast reload, dude, I'd bring them every time. In my English lists. And a 6 enemy cannon is automatically very sticky because hard coverage. Yep. Brawler. I don't know. I don't think brawlers help them. I really don't think it helps their situation. System Marineros, Kiros, because they had a 5.5 up save and hard cover and artillery crew. Yeah, they have expert sales now, which is good. And that's Dutch for you. They don't have issues. Yeah, you keep saying this, Mike. You have like a thing you're trying to say. Yeah, ball and shot's not a huge deal. Honestly, it's just kind of like it's like a little icing on a cake type thing, you know? You're just like, oh yeah, sure, cool, great. Yeah, wonderful. So I think it will stay. Rolling 10s? Yeah, I think it's there, dude. I think you got it. Put it on a sticker. Yeah, for you to have to roll a 10 and then also have to roll like a 7 or an 8, it's just so insanely unlikely. It's great when it works. I mean, yeah, I definitely won't complain. It's one of those rules, like, I don't complain that I have it, but I don't want to pay for it. Especially since it's not really a skill, per se, it's just having a Buccaneer gun. So, you know, you have the Buccaneer gun, you get the extra range, which almost doesn't really matter all that much, because, you know, I don't think anyone's going to be able to hit on anything other than a 10, even with, like, that extra range, so it's mostly just, like, taking pot shots. So all it does is like give you an opportunity for like maybe one more round of shooting at very unoptimal distances. What I think is interesting is rifles in Blood and Bayonets give you cannon range bands, where the range modifier happens on every 8 inches instead. I see that, and I'm like, okay, well, now we're talking. Now, all of a sudden, you got some nastiness. I mean, 28, I agree. You can in Blood and Valor. No, I'm not saying that 28 inches is bad. It's just like, it just gives you another opportunity to roll 10s, probably? It gives you, like, one more round of shooting, but it's very unoptimized. Because when you do that, you're hoping for fatigue, really. Like, it's like when you're shooting at 28 inches, are you really expecting anything to die? Also, hey, real quick stupid question, Endless. When you have fighting men, the units they attach to, do they have to be core or can they be support? You could put fighting men in support units, can't you? You just can't put the commander in them. Not really, but if you can pile on fatigue early with cannons and book guns. Really, yeah, I mean, yes, I get it. Okay, that's what I thought. Right, that's what I thought. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try, I'll put a sharpshooter in with capers. Yeah, if capers had fast reload, I'd be real happy. Is there an English faction that lets you bring filibustiers? I don't think there is. Or if there's like an unorthodox fighting unit, or guy, who gives you unorthodox force. I don't think there is. They would be too good with fast reload. Yes, I agree. That's why I was asking if there was a way to give it to them. That's true. English Buccaneers can bring them. Oh, that's right, they can. You're absolutely right. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, sure shit, they are in there. I forgot. I thought it was only the Buccaneers. That's right, they do have filibustiers. That's hot. That's hot. I should buy some filibustiers. Yeah, 5-7. Fight 5. I love it. You'd love to see that. Good old fast reload. I mean, especially if you can like just give him like some kind of like hard charger or whatever. Yeah, they just run. With brace of pistols. Everybody's just dead. That's why I love Interplogue. I do like Interplogue. I wish they had a rifle, but Expert Sailor is kind of nice. Because what happens if you give... I'm on this stupid website again. Guys, what have you done? I can't stop playing this game. I love this game so much. Damn it. Because if you give them a Carpenter, the Carpenter doesn't give them any rules, I don't think. It just gives them the better repair chance, right? Yeah, he doesn't give them any rules, other than the repair and the -1 to repairs. That has to be a sailor. I don't know, I'm thinking like maybe Resolve 4 is overrated. I don't know, man. Resolve 4 is hard to move. Yeah, repair command point, right? Look at him liquidate all his money. Tiny historical models. Listen, I'm not buying anything right now. I'm just saying. Filibustiers might be on the docket. Calm down. Okay? I just like exploring my options. I do need to buy them. What do you want from me, Mike? What do you want me to say? One time, Santiago repairs 3 critical effects. Oh, that's amazing. That's funny. Oh, because I guess the Santiago thing is any action. Just repair the boat. That's funny. Also, do you ever play Spanish without the mission priest guy? Or is that guy just like a tax? Or not even a tax, he's just like an auto-include in any Spanish list? Do you always make sure you bring that guy, just so you can Santiago? It's open command, he's insane. Hell to no. I want it all, I want all the power so we can make everyone else grovel for being the best. I want that too, Mike. Insane. Insane approved. One of us has to play Spanish at some point, and I think it's going to have to be me, Mike. Spanish are crazy. Call every model Carlos. That took me a second. I thought you were referencing Raph's dad there, but I was like, no, I got it. I'm up to speed. I do bold experience Spanish commander with mission priest attached for 13. Bold commander, sure, okay. Wait, who has to play Spanish? Somebody. Bold's amazing. Yeah, bold is crazy good. I wanted not Raph. Well, I guess also Raph. I wanted Wilmar to be the Spanish player. But he's too busy playing natives, like a bum. It's a drug. Hell of a drug. Wilmar is the popular choice faction. Popular choice faction of natives. Yes. Peralta. Why? Do I look desperate? Do I look desperate to you? I'm not desperate for you to play them. I just wanted somebody to play Spanish. The only person in all of Florida that apparently plays them lives in New Bedford. And we're already starting to build a little bit of a Spanish force over here because we got a bunch of marineros over there because of Kara, which he still hasn't painted. She was desperate for me to like prime them and all that, and then she was like, yeah, I'm gonna paint them. Blah, 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 blah. She's not been up here once to paint them. It's been months. I keep sweating about it. It's a bit. You know that thing where you make fun of me all the time because of my arms or whatever? Like those bits? It's a bit. Thanks, Mike. This is your favorite Arachne person. Keep having a great birthday. Corsario models and Marineros with muskets or militia. Corsarios are great. I love their models. I love the guy wearing the Conquistador helmet. Absolutely one of my favorite models. Because that's the one thing that holds back the Marineros, right? Is that, I mean, you can pay for it, though. You can give them a brace. This has been a great stream, by the way, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's been very talkative. Your lawyer told me I couldn't mention the pool. Lawyer. You can't know, so just get in general because those but his musket change poorly. Yeah, 100%. Just never draw a club or spades. It's easy. It's easy, and let's just never use a spade, ever. I can, though. It's robo voice. It's quite bad, actually, especially for inexperienced models, which usually are moving constantly with your militia. Anyway, you want your militia to get into melee quick and just blob the opponent down. Well, do you know what a musket is? Endless. A musket is a club that at one point in the game unleashes tiny little lead balls that you'll never think about again as you just run forward and continue to use it as a giant club. Yeah, yeah, dude, it's great. I tried to like English militia, like I really tried to like them, but God, dude, it's so bad. Shoot save 8. I mean, melee 6 is not bad for 3 points, I gotta say. English militia in a land game, you know, yeah, they're okay. They amaze me when they get into melee. I'm like, holy crap, they're not actually that bad in melee. But God, they are terrible at shooting. Are asking a lot for that 5 resolve. Yes. You have a great resolve, but you die so fast, it's almost like it doesn't matter all that much. I would almost like them to kind of like just do more damage before they just died. Taking off. Yeah, and you see, it's funny you mentioned that because I was talking about that earlier. So I went and bought more of the European sailors with muskets because I'm going to run them as sea dogs with muskets. Because I'm thinking like it's better than militia. Because their shoot save is better. And they have the same resolve. And you're paying like 1 extra point, right? 1 extra point if you do the trade. And they have, you know, similar stats. I mean, they're 6, 6, 7, 7. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so much better than militia. Sea dogs with rifles, I think, is the way to go. You know, relatively speaking in English. It's not great, but it'll work. Yeah, because you can exchange for the rifles, right? You may exchange, yeah, for 4 points, right, per model. So you just like make a big old unit, and it's like drilled is like, you know, when are you? If you're using drilled, the fact that you're inexperienced, like you would have to pay for them to be trained for that to make sense, to make it even like remotely worth it. But then, why are you running militia? It's like you just run something else if you're paying 4 points. Yeah, for English land probably. Yeah, I think they're probably better at land for sure. But I think it would be better to just have the sailors with rifles so that you can also have a unit to do repairs or whatever. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Fire on the Frontier is definitely how you want to play English on land. I just don't have any natives. The natives I bought, I gave to Wilmar so he could play. My issues with Spanish were instantly fixed once I started mixing in natives on land. That's good. Yeah, I honestly feel like my issues with the English on land are you just kind of don't have a good unit to move. You don't have a very good assault unit. It's like I can shoot at people, but it doesn't really kill enough of them. And then as soon as I start initiating the charge, I get hit, a bunch of guys die, and then I can't move them. Warrior, archers, and warriors with the one-shot muskets. See, Wilmar, this is what you need to be paying attention to right here. Because I've tried building lists for Wilmar, just to give him like an idea. And I just can't, I just don't know how it works. Also, guys, we have 15 more minutes. I have to get up early to do car stuff, so I'm not able to stay up late tonight. Actually, let me make sure I know what time that appointment is. For natives. 8 o'clock, yeah, I gotta be up at 8. But... yes. Do you know if they've actually sent it yet, Wilmar? I think you said that they actually sent it, right? You're just like waiting for it to show up? Or have you not even got the confirmed order yet? They haven't sent it yet. It sucks. That sucks. And also, if you're going to build a list for him, Endless, from what I understand, if I had to guess what he wants to play, it's probably a South American tribe. Which I think those are the ones with the poisoned arrows, if I remember right. He made the order before Labor Day, but I think he might be paying the price for it now, even though they said they were going to send stuff before. This all happened before Labor Day. But yes, I also have I assume that the Labor Day thing probably isn't helping. Yeah, he's suffering the problem of he can't play at all until he gets his first order. So it's not like a case of, oh yeah, you know, I ordered a new army from Firelock, I don't care when they show up. Because he can't play at all. you know. It's like if I order a new boat, I'm like, ooh, I'm excited. I get to try a new boat soon. That's exciting. But I can actually like still play the game. Like he just can't even play the game. Yeah, they had a Labor Day sale. It was like 20% off or something like that. Yes, I would. I assume the arrows are better just because of the fact that you can hit more than one unit at a time. Medium guns, yay! Yeah, I think that's when I picked up Piet, and I picked up a couple of little things. It was like a bunch of like little stuff. Oh, I bought new rigging. I had to buy a new rigging kit for the frigate because for some reason some of my stuff disappeared and I can't actually finish the frigate till I get those parts. I do have tons of other natives for other games. Yeah, like Mythic America, so you can get 17. Yeah, ends up shaking again. They can take an additional fatigue. Because I do think I still kind of want to play Mythic America. It's actually kind of possible now that my money is like not like going down the toilet. Maybe that's you know, I found the Mythic America stuff I do have. Maybe I should paint some of that here pretty soon. Yeah, Wilmar, is it a game that you think we should play? Since you finally had a chance to actually play it. Or do you think it's just like, it's just another game? Or do you think it's something like we should pursue? We should. Okay. Alright. I trust you. I trust you. If that's the case, I will continue to keep my eyes open for more stuff. I ran out of paint, so actually I think I'm just going to call that there and just hang out for a couple of minutes. But yeah, we're getting close. These guys, I think these guys will probably, I'll finish off camera, and I'll give them to Ernie maybe tomorrow, or Tuesday, if he shows up at the store. Get a starter and use that first. To a statement. Is it a game me and you you should play? Let's have our game where me and you play. We should all play. Oh yeah! Hooray! You guys are silly. I think they look pretty good. Actually, I look at them in person. I just hate how much white there is. There's too much white, but I mean it is what it is. I think the red definitely helps. It definitely helps like stand out a lot more. Ugh. My legs are ouchies. Correct. Dylan can watch. Can I get the chair? Can I have the really comfortable chair in the corner? I want an us game. He hogs all of your us games. It breaks them up nicely. Play in a hotel room. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That'd be a fun game to stream, though. Is it finally reached a point where there's enough of that game out where I can maybe find it on eBay? I wanted to play Western Fed, right? Yeah, there's a new country or something that came out for it recently, didn't it? Or there's going to be? That's the issue I'm having with painting my JSA. Yeah, with all the white. Yeah, the white and the red. I don't mind painting white. It just doesn't. I just don't think it looks good when it's on textures that are like this, like kind of bumpy, because there's like buckles and shit everywhere. I don't know. I could probably do a lot more for these models that would make them like look really, really good, but it would take an obnoxious amount of time. And I love Ernie, but I'm not going that far. I will definitely give it enough to make it look really good, but I'm not going like that super extra step. It's just like, God, way too much. Get some white blue. I heard it's great base for white. Yay, is that right? Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Yeah, they had a new release of some new faction. They had like 2 new factions that were coming out. One of them is like the water tribes. I'm not sure if that one had like technically come out yet, because that was supposed to be like the Puerto Rico, I think, is like the tribe, the natives for them. Okay, so the Tiano came out. People of the Totem. They all come out September 9th. Oh shit, that's in 2 days. Because I was on their Discord and it showed a couple things for them, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, because they had come out when we just started talking about it, so I think they came out, and that was almost a year ago. Holy shit. Oh, that's not good. Okay. They added little like magic effects. That's cute. I just don't want you to have to buy another army, Mike. I hate when this happens. People are like, let's play this game, and then everybody wants to jump in, and then we like kind of switch between a couple games, and people get disappointed and blah blah. I know you're your own guy, and everybody's like, why do you feel bad, Dylan? It's like, just because I do, okay? There's empathy and sympathy. I try to be sympathetic, but unfortunately, I become empathetic way too easily. As long as one more plays, I'm all good. You guys are so cute. You guys are cute together, you know that? Because I remember looking this up. I made lists for it over and over again, and I just keep thinking to myself, like, the starter box is good, but it definitely is not enough to make a full force. And thankfully, I have some stuff that I already have. I don't know. Yeah, I'll get it at some point. I just got to figure out the right time. Because I think with Blood and Bayonets, I think I've used my hobby fund for this month, so... Actually, you know what? I just sold a bunch of MCP stuff. I sold MCP stuff. I'm fine. I'll buy it. I'll get it. I'll see if I can get a discount somewhere before I buy it, but I will buy it. It is not, but it is good to start. Yeah, 100% for sure. I do appreciate that the bases are not 20 millimeters. I love Blood and Plunder, but the 20 millimeter base, I'm just like, ugh. Stupid models won't stand up if the mat is not perfectly flat. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I sold MCP stuff. I don't feel bad about it. I can definitely buy it. No problem. I need more models in this house, like a fucking bullet to the brain. We should record it too. We should do YouTube stuff for it. Just add it to the pile. You know, I'm gonna I'll get off now. Actually, I'm gonna go see if I can make the battle report that me and Kara made. Mike, where did you say the SD cards were? That we might have used? Oh god. Because did you change the SD card when you were gone? It is not. It's in the black holder of the camera bag. It's in the middle section. The black SIM card holder. Okay. I will mess with that right now. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. At the very end of a stream, I got convinced. I buy another army. Hooray! Isn't that great? That's wonderful. I guess that's why we do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I am gonna see if I can get a battle report thing set up, and hopefully maybe make the video tomorrow, because I got a lot of free time tomorrow, because I don't have a car. Because I gotta get it. I'm getting the oil changed and all that crap. But guys, thanks for hanging out. This was a great stream. You know, just the usuals, hanging out, just talking. I had a blast. So I will let you guys go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, Endless.
Dr.D.
Dr.D. I'm gonna go play in the yard. Have a beer in the yard. Should be back tomorrow. Do a battle report. It'll probably be Blood and Plunder from the sounds of it. So that Mike can try out this new list. Maybe I'll play a list that's not dumb. What should I play? I should use stuff I haven't used before. Just constantly, you know, switch it up. Play stuff, get better at the game. Endless. Send me a list. Send me some stupid list. Maybe I'll play it. C game. 250. Make it happen. Okay. Okay. That's teamwork, baby. That's teamwork making the dream work, baby. Nothing important. Yeah, guys, thank you very much. See? Food. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Dr.D, Dr.D. If you want to help out the channel, go to Patreon, Professional Casual, and go to Endless. Not go to Endless. Go to Digital Nomad. Bye! Go to Digital Nomad to help us out specifically at Arachne. Help us pay for all the random stuff that we need in order to keep this shindig a-running. Check out the YouTube channel, Arachne, a gaming... What did I call it? It's Arachne, a gaming channel? Is that what it's called? A gaming YouTube channel, yeah. A gaming YouTube channel, that's what I put. Because I'm stupid. Keeping that infinity thing alive. The way Corvus Belli names everything. Anyway, but yeah, check that out. We have raw footage from the podcast. I know people really like long format stuff, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, that's where that is. And if you have anything you guys want us to talk about specifically on any of the game show or any of the different shows, reach out to me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.